Hey everybody, welcome back to Montana Musings Outdoor Channel. So it's been about a week since I put up my video on seeing if you could guess what my rack would score on my whitetail. And so I thought, well, I better just let you know, because I know thousands of you are hanging on the edge of your seats waiting for the results. So let's have a look at this thing, and I'll show you on the Boone & Crockett score sheet how I scored it. And I did watch a video on a guy who actually does score for Boone & Crockett, and he kind of had some hints for some mistakes that people make doing it, and so I'll kind of point that one out too. So anyway, we'll have a look at this. Okay, so let me I'll start out with telling you what the scorer from Boone & Crockett had said about one of the most common mistakes that people make is the starting point, and that is the lowest burr right on the button here, that you that's where you start measuring, and then of course winding up around and measuring the whole thing. But so I did that, and I did make a error on that on my first time measuring it. My starting point wasn't right, so it did help me out a little bit actually. So and then the other things are, most of you are probably aware that you have to draw an imaginary line right here across the top, and that's how you measure your points. But and then the overall, and then it's the inside, furthest width inside, and then of course all your beam lengths and your tine lengths that way. So anyway, so this is how she scored. I had a 16-inch inside width, and then you add up all your beam length and all your points in the eighths, and you come up with your total down here. And then you have to also measure what your differences are, and that's over here. So when you get all dialed in, and this becomes this is your gross score. So it was 144 and 1/8 gross, and it came to 139 and 2/8 net. So anyway, I'm glad I did this. It was kind of fun, just to kind of figure stuff out. But it's about a 140, obviously. Nothing. It doesn't obviously make Boone & Crockett, because you got to be 160 on whitetail, and so that's, be nice to get one of those someday. But I don't know if I'll find one of them in Montana. This was just kind of a prairie deer, and it was pretty decent. So anyway, that's the score of this thing, and glad a few of you watched and made a couple guesses, and appreciate you watching, and hopefully you've all subscribed, and we'll be putting out some new stuff here. We just got a snowstorm in here, which dropped about 7 or 8 inches of snow, so it kind of slowed me down on the outside stuff. But we'll get going here soon, and get some more 6.8 Western stuff, and I got to get my 6.5 PRC dialed in for a shoot, so it'll be coming. Thanks for watching.